Hello stars, this is Luminous Star. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, welcome to Luminous Star. Please check the description box below for details to today's video. Also, don't forget to click that notification bell should you become a Star family member or a subscriber. All of my current subscribers, you're my stars. Thank you guys and gals so much for motivating me and keeping me inspired to keep Luminous Star channel active. Now before we get started with the video, I'm just going to share with you one of my favorite smoothies to make. This is raspberry and actually blueberries, and I have here some frozen yogurt. Now of course you can use any flavor yogurt you like. I'm also going to be adding black cherry juice. This is organic, so in other words it is not one of those fruit punches that has all the preservatives in it. This is pure or organic black cherry juice, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that. You can add as much as you like. All right, now usually I would use coconut milk or almond milk, but today I'm going to go with the black cherry juice. Now, as you can see, I already have my raspberries in there along with the blueberries and the frozen yogurt. Now I'm going to add some bananas, and this is an organic banana. You can have a half of a banana or a whole banana, but I'm going to go ahead here and just add, this is about, I guess, a half of a banana. Okay. Now today I'm not going to be adding my protein. Usually I would have a scoop of protein, but I'm just going to go with the frozen yogurt today and the fruits. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, let's take a look. I think she's ready. Oh yeah, looks nice and thick. Now, oh yeah, nice and thick. I'm just gonna go with half a glass. All right, stay tuned for the video. Hi, this is Luminous Star. Welcome to the channel. All of my current stars, thank you guys and gals so much for subscribing. If this is your first time, thank you for visiting Luminous Star. Scroll down, find that subscription button, and also click the notification bell. This way you become a part of our Star family. But not only that, every video and every vlog that comes out, you'll be the first to know. Please check the description box below for further details to today's video. Signs that it might be time to let the narcissist go. I want to thank everyone for their time, and please like and or share today's video. While contemplating going no contact from dysfunctional relationships with narcissists and or cluster personality types, one can become emotionally stressed. Facing the reality that you are possibly outgrowing the dysfunctional relationship with them, him or her, can be intimidating due to the personal challenges that are sure to follow. Okay, so when first going no contact, a lot of you already know who have done so. During the first stages of going no contact, is usually the hardest, because there's other challenges such as feeling lonely and also realizing that your reality has changed and that you're changing. This is actually one of the reasons why you go no contact, because you realize that you're outgrowing the dysfunctional relationship with a narcissist and or cluster personality. And usually it's more than one person that the person could be involved with when they first go no contact. the dysfunctional relationship with narcissists and cluster personalities are not your typical dysfunctional relationships. Well, because they're dysfunctional in two areas of interpersonal relationships, and that is intimacy, right? They don't really like to deeply connect with other people. You know, it's one thing to desire it and have a problem doing that, but it's another when you really deep down inside don't have any interest in deeply connecting with others. Okay, this is usually the narcissist and or cluster personality. Now, the other dysfunctional area for the narcissist and cluster personality is a lack of empathy. When they lack empathy with others, this also makes it pretty much impossible to deeply connect with other people. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why the dysfunctional relationship with narcissists and cluster personalities are not your typical dysfunctional relationships. It is not uncommon to experience several epiphanies, especially during the first stages of going no contact from the narcissist and or cluster personality. After the dysfunctional relationship is over, you might also begin to experience more clarity about how you tend to do relationships, while having a clearer perspective on other areas of your life, which reflects your personal growth or transitioning. Okay, so after going no contact, it is very common to have several things happen. Okay, not only physically, because you're gonna, you know, some of you have changed your address, you know, some of you have even gone to other states, and nothing wrong with that. However, there are a lot of emotional, if not spiritual things that can also take place right after going no contact from a dysfunctional relationship with a narcissist and or cluster personality. So, you know, one thing that happens is that a person realizes that they have outgrown, as I mentioned before, they have outgrown the dysfunctional relationship with the narcissist and or cluster personality. So that means there's going to have to be some adjustments made. This may cause emotional stress. This may just cause stress, you know, because a person now, they may have a new job. They're trying to make ends meet. They're trying to become accustomed. Actually, let's take out the word trying. They're becoming accustomed to existing as a person who no longer is in a dysfunctional relationship with a narcissist and a cluster personality. You know, that means that reality has to be faced. And that means that the person who has gone no contact, not only are they facing reality, but they are feeling the effects of facing reality, if that makes sense. You know, now they have taken off the rose-colored glasses. Now reality is setting in. They're no longer around certain individuals that maybe they have been around for a long period of time. Usually stress occurs when there are changes in life. It can be changes due to a person growing older. It can be changes to them having new relationships, more relationships, ending relationships. Whether or not that relationship, whether or not the changes are positive or negative is irrelevant. Usually when changes occur in our lives, there is also stress, sometimes emotional stress. So it is not uncommon to experience several epiphanies. Okay, so after going no contact and no longer having certain relationships in your life, certain things will become clearer to you. This is where the epiphanies usually happen. Several epiphanies usually occur, such as how do you tend to do relationships? You start doing relationship inventory of your current relationships, you know, because you haven't probably ended all the relationships, but the current relationships you have, you may start to do relationship inventory. So while you're having those epiphanies and you have more clarity that you experience, you start looking at how you tend to do relationships, and you start looking at other areas of your life, such as your financial situation. You start looking at your goals. See, all these things come into clear perspective after you go no contact from a dysfunctional relationship with a narcissist and or cluster personality. Okay, let's move on. With change often comes more challenges. Therefore, dark moments such as feeling lonely, sad, angry, fear, frustration, and apprehension of what you have experienced can be expected. Being in the sunken place does not have to last a long time. There are constructive ways to keep despondency at bay during the dark moments, should they occur after the relationship with the narcissist and or cluster personality has ended. Okay, so this is something else that happens. A person may start to feel lonely, sad, angry, and they may be also experiencing apprehension of what they have experienced. It's all starting to sink in, that reality of what you have gone through, all of the shenanigans, all of the diabolical tactics the narcissist and narcissistic personality has engaged in order to get the supply from you, in order to keep you in the sunken place. And that is, what is the sunken place? That is the dysfunctional relationship with him or her. They're trying to keep you there so they can continue to obtain a narcissistic supply. So apprehension is when all of these things start to become clear to you. The reality starts to sink in. You start to realize what you have gone through. This often happens, especially after going no contact. So don't be surprised. Don't be alarmed. And try not to be so shook about this. Having gone through this myself, I just want to share with you all to expect the highs and the lows. And you can do this. You can get through it. You just have to be willing to want to thrive forward. Dedication and commitment to investing in yourself for a change is a real game changer. All right. So, when I was going through this, feeling sad, feeling angry, feeling lonely at times. Yeah. But at the same time, things were coming into a clearer perspective for me, which actually gave me the inner strength to continue to thrive forward. So with change often does come more challenges. I'm only sharing with you what I have gone through. Now expect to feel lonely and sad sometimes. Just think about it. You already feel that. You're in the relationship with a narcissist and cluster personality, and these are emotions that many have actually experienced. And we can read about this online. We can read about this in a book. We can read about this, maybe in a magazine article or a newspaper, something like that. But there are some people who have experienced being in dysfunctional relationships with narcissists and cluster personalities who report these same emotions: feeling lonely, feeling sad, angry, frustration, fear. And this is while the relationship is active. So after going no contact, it ought not be surprising that these emotions will also come up. They may come up a little bit more frequently. They may be felt more intensely. So, because you've gone no contact. So now things are becoming into a clear perspective for you. Try not to become so discouraged by that. It's going to pass. Okay. You have just made a major change in your life. And that is discontinuing having relationships that are dysfunctional and toxic with narcissists and cluster personalities. So, being in the sunken place doesn't have to last a long time. There are moments that you will begin to see life in a brand new way. You will begin to see yourself in a brand new way that is positive. And may this give you the inner strength and courage to continue to thrive forward. All right, let's move on. Signs that it is time to let go. Lack of focus. Some people may experience this. They're not able to focus on much of anything in life. They may have goals, but they're not able to carry out those goals because they cannot focus on what they need to do in order to achieve or accomplish those goals. Sign number 2, obsession with the narcissist and or cluster personality. Third sign, addiction to the dysfunctional relationship with the narcissist and or cluster personality. Next sign, enmeshment with the narcissist and or cluster personality. Codependent behavior, whereas it pertains to the narcissist and or cluster personality. Easily triggered by others, not just the narcissist or the cluster personality. And last sign, belief that life would be unbearable without the narcissist and or cluster personality. Now that last sign, belief that life will be unbearable without the narcissist and or cluster personality, actually coincides or correlates with enmeshment with the narcissist and or cluster personality. Because when a person is experiencing enmeshment in a dysfunctional relationship with narcissists and cluster personalities, that means that they have a poor sense of self. They're having an identity crisis. All right, they're not certain of who they are. This is very often the case because the narcissist and cluster personality, they usually milk this for what it is worth. The narcissist and cluster personality, one of their main goals in any relationship that they have is control. to maintain narcissistic supply and for the fuel. This even goes on even during the stage of them idealizing you, okay, and or others, even on to them devaluing you and others, even on to the stage of discarding you and others. The narcissist is still obtaining narcissistic supply, fuel, and control from the start, in the middle, and to the end. Now, some people may not be the obsessive type, but after having a relationship with narcissists and or cluster B personalities, they may start to question this. Like, okay, am I a person who's obsessive? Right? Because the narcissist and cluster B personality, they are so manipulative with the emotions. Okay, they're bullies, and they like to tap into the energy field of others. What is the energy field? Another way of looking at the energy field is the converter for your emotions to be in motion, because emotions is energy in motion. All right, so the converter could be your energy field. This is just an example, just to kind of give you a clear picture of how the narcissist and cluster B personality taps into the energy field and why it is so important that they do so in order to maintain narcissistic supply. So your emotions are energy in motion. So when they are able to tap into that energy field, your energy field is the converter, and it releases the energy, which is your emotion. So the narcissist and cluster B personality, they are feeding off of that. This is another way that their false self-images are ensured. They're not threatened. Okay, the false self-images are not being challenged to change or to flee or to go elsewhere. So this is often why a person may become obsessed with a narcissist and a cluster B personality, because when that stops, just like a drug, the person may crave. All right, so what happens sometimes, when a person starts craving something, they may become obsessed with it. They may become so obsessed that they seek it out. So the person may start to think and or feel that they are obsessed. So when a person starts to show signs of obsession with the narcissist and or cluster B personality, it is time to let go. All right, because that person now, they're not able to focus on anything else. They're focusing on the dysfunctional relationship with the narcissist and or cluster B personality. They're focusing on the narcissist. They're focusing on the cluster B personality. So they're not able to really live their lives. They have become obsessed. He or she may become a person who is so obsessed, they are looking for their drug of choice, which could be the dysfunctional relationship with a narcissist and or cluster B personality. Their drug of choice may be the narcissist and or cluster B personality, because they're looking for that feeling that they get after a certain emotion is experienced. Now, I've done a few videos about how the narcissist and or cluster B personality can become very addicted to emotional pain. So that goes on to the other people that's involved with him or her, especially those who behave codependently or people who are love addicts. They're on the opposite side of that addiction spectrum. So it is not surprising that some people actually do become obsessed with the narcissist and or cluster B personality type. Also, the dysfunctional relationship with him or her. Okay, now let's take a look at the tools. here are the references and resources. You can look for the references and resources in the description box below. I'm Luminousz Star. I want to thank everyone for joining me today and tonight, wherever you may be right now. Of course, I wish you the very best love possible. Until next time, stay tuned for more videos and stay tuned for more vlogs.